So I think it's now day 65 of cab isolation, lockdown learning. We're cutting hay today, probably a month earlier than normal. There isn't really a great lot of grass about because it's been so dry, obviously. You see all the pollen coming off it there. We've got about 60 acres to do. We've still got last year's hay left in the shed, so I was a bit worried about what I was going to do with this, but I put a post on Facebook this morning and my phone's been melting ever since, like people wanting hay, because anyone with cows is really short. So I think there's a few people going to take some straight off the field for us, and last year's hay seems to be sold in 10 minutes. It's a bit of a strange year really. I think the hay might pay better than any of the corn, and hay you only sow it every 5 years, and it doesn't take a lot of expensive machinery to harvest it either, so it's always a bit hit and miss making money out of hay. You can make it sort of like 1 out of every 5 years. The rest of the time it just about breaks even. It's feast or famine. So we'll get this cut now. The mower puts it in rows. It beats it up a little bit and makes it so that it will start drying out quicker by bruising the stems. And then we'll shake it out with another machine later on so that more of it can see the sun and it'll dry out quicker. I don't think we'll bale it today. We'll probably bale it tomorrow. Or the day after probably. So Sam's here on the fendt now, just about to run me over. Smell it. So look, you can see it flying out the back. The thing that's frozen out the back of the air is what beats it about a bit. You can just see it as it turns at the end there, like a rotor with spikes on. So it's got spinning discs at the bottom that cut it, and then it grabs hold of it, flicks it over the top and just really fluffs it up really. So this is only a 3 acre field. You should have this done in about 10 minutes. It only started 10 minutes ago as well, so yeah. So it looks like we've had another trail camera stolen out of that tree, but they never noticed that one down there. So hopefully we've got whoever's nicking them, and we've also got whoever's been tipping stuff. We've got the forester out now, trying to get a bigger load of grass to try drying on the floor. Runs a little bit. Probably got two more big powerful tractors on the back, on the front of it. Seems to land on the trailer anyway. We've rows up into bigger rows, and it's probably too much for it really. Seems to have got the hang of it now. They look to be catching it in the trailer. These rows were too big, so we've had to go to the rows that are just out the mower. We only want a trailer full just to try again. See how it works on the drying floors. It's going to smell lovely though. You can actually smell how sweet the grass is today because it's so fresh. It smells like sugar in the air. So it's back at the yard now. We just need to level it out, and then we'll put some more in front of it. This is the stuff that's gone through the forager, which is chopped a bit finer. We'll then put some through that we caught in the bucket or scooped up and see what that dries like. So the baler's just in the field now. What it does is it basically sucks the grass up off the floor with little tines, and then puts it in the back and squashes it with a big plunger, and it ties 6 strings around it, and when the bale's got to the length it needs to be, it lets it out the back, and then it's already started on the next one at the same time. Just in the field now, we've baled a few rows to see what it's like when we dry it out. You can see there. I know a lot of people complain about the smells that we get from like spreading muck and different things on the farm. Well, I'd like to complain about that house estate behind them trees there, because they're clearly barbecuing something and it smells really nice and it's putting us off our work and making us really hungry. So I might have to send a letter to the environmental health tomorrow complaining about this. So I think that's about it for today. We'll get these loaded up, stack them in the shed, and see if they dry out overnight. Just putting some bales now onto the drying floors. Got the bale grab on, which is can only be described as like a big cat's claw. So when a cat grabs hold of something, it kind of sinks its claws into it. Well, that's how this works. So if I put these bales in now, and then if I flip this button, there you can see that it lets go of it. So if you look at it closely, see the claws going backwards and forwards. That's what it picks the bales up with. It used to be used for little hand carrying bales, but it also works okay for big bales. It's not the best. The newer ones now have bigger claws, but it's fine for this job at the moment.